Hello and welcome to Kajabi in 5 minutes. I'm JD from the coach support. And last week, as I was talking about the Kickstarter plan, I mentioned the community. And so this week we're talking about the community. And the community product in Kajabi is actually pretty awesome. Kajabi's had it now for, you know, a bit over a year, going on a year and a half, I guess. The community was something Kajabi originally had. And then in fall-ish of 2003, I think, Kajabi announced that they're acquiring Vibely, which was a standalone community platform, a great platform. And then in the beginning of 2024, it was integrated into Kajabi, and the old community was retired. And so this new community platform since the beginning of 2024 has been upgraded and massaged and tweaked. And Kajabi, as a company, on a side note, does a great job at listening to its customers, listening to client feedback, and they've just really made this community product awesome. So it does a lot of things. The way that it works is it uses up one of your products to have a community. And then within your community, you get access groups. And each access group used to be a product in itself, but they've done away with that, which is awesome. So now you can have more access groups and still just use your one product in the community. Now, what an access group is a way to access your community. So you might have a free access group, you might have a paid access group, you might have different tiers of engagement or content that you put into your community, and each access group is associated with that tier of information. And so that's kind of how that works. You can have your base level collect, your whole audience, and then you can try and move them from that base level into paid levels of different content. The community offers a lot of cool features and functionality. You can have a feed, of course, where people can post like forum style. You can have a chat room. You can have a challenges area where you can set up challenges that people can join and then participate in. You can have series or like a challenge series where there's lots of challenges linked together. You can have a meetups area, which utilizes the live room in the community, which is a video conferencing platform that works very similar to Zoom or Google Meets. You can have breakout rooms in there, share your screen, chat. You see the chats pop up and emojis. You can share. You can have other people speak. It's really cool. There's 200 people that this room can accommodate at once in this live room area. And when you create a meetup, in this space, it posts there with all the details, and people can RSVP to it. And then there's a little add to calendar button, which I know everyone loves. And so it's a cool tool. And you don't have to use the live room in this meetup space. You can put Zoom links or other links for the location and still benefit from this integration and whatnot. And if you are using the live room, the recordings go right into that space as well for replay. So it's really cool. It works awesome. And then there's a resource page, and you can actually have more than one resource pages, which basically lets you, just plug in a URL to your community. So, the menu at the top where they see the, meetups and challenges and feed resources, you can just have other things. So if you have an online course in Kajabi with one of the course products, you can put that link into your community. So all of your course content is just there as a resource in your community, or, your podcast page or an external page, something just somewhere else that is there. The functionality is there. It's really cool. You can direct message people and even, have one-on-one meetings with them. So it's all really cool. And in the live room, the meetups area, you can create that as an open space so your members can go there by themselves. You can set it up so you don't have to be the one starting it. If people are hanging out in the chat room and they're chatting away, they can be like, hey, let's pop over to the live room. And they just go over there and start a meeting. And then it's just there for them and whoever they're talking with to join. So anyways, it's just a really cool community feature. It's just completely integrated to Kajabi. It's got its own app, and it just works well. Kajabi's put a lot of resources into making this community product good and work. And so if you have a community within your business, check it out. Maybe it's something that would work, and maybe it's something that your people would like. So that's what I've got for you today, the Kajabi community. And tune in next week for something awesome.